Hi there, folks. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel, first of all, I got to get this out of the way right away. You hate pink and you're wearing a pink shirt.
Yes, I am, but it is a Mel's die-in shirt, which makes it special.
It's still pink.
It is, but
Anyway,
it is special.
You know, this has been a really exciting week at Universal Studios in Florida because we had some announcements, major announcements, for the upcoming HHN year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is kind of, I guess, what they refer to as Originals Week. And so a lot of, actually all now, of the original houses have been announced.
Woohoo!
Now, yeah, I know, right? They started quite a while back, kicked off with the first house, or the Jack and Oddfellow house, Chaos and Control. And that house sort of set the stage for the whole event, letting us know it's going to be a creepy carnival setup, right? Jack and Oddfellow are both characters who have been icons at one time or another. They don't like each other, they hate each other, and so we really thought this was supposed to be one versus the other house. But it sounds like instead they're teaming up against us.
Of course.
Yeah, so we'll kind of see where that goes, but that was the first original house announced. Then we had a couple IP houses. The Sinner's house was announced, and then later, just recently, the Stranger Things 5 house.
Yes.
But those are IPs, those are intellectual property houses. Now, this week, we've got the 4 remaining original houses announced. What was the first one, Daniel?
The first one was H&R Blood and Guts. Spooktacular?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, a Frightacular. I don't know. You know,
yeah.
he's a late night movie host that went mad when they cut his job.
Yep.
And he came back and kind of wiped out everybody in the TV station he was working at.
Yep.
Sent him off to prison. Sound like he's coming back again.
He broke out,
and it's just going to be havoc in there. So that's what's coming for us in the H&R Blood and Guts. I guess back in its time, this was a fan favorite. A little bit before our time in HHN, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Next house that they announced is I was not sure about this one when I heard about it. It is called Madlands Caged Cannibals. Briefly, the setup is, this is in a dystopian future where animals are gone.
Okay.
They're wiped out. Well, these are tribes or groups of cannibals who have living in a zoo, right? They've taken over parts of the zoo, and they've kind of formed their culture after the animals that used to inhabit the zoo. From what they can glean about or learn about them from the signage and stuff they find around the zoo. So we're going to go into a very rundown dystopian zoo and encounter these weird gangs of cannibals.
All right.
So yeah, should be interesting. Yeah. All right, what do you got for the next one?
The next one is one called Cybergoria. Is that how it's pronounced?
I believe you're correct. Cybergoria.
Yeah. This is an interesting one. At first it sounded like, oh, it's going to be a cyborg war, like something from Zomborg or...
Yeah, that they had in the Slaughter Cinema 2, right?
Yeah, but actually no, it's a completely different story.
Yeah, it sounds like we've got it kind of like BuzzCon was the future of getting rid of bugs. This is another company that was going to help you live forever, right?
Grant you immortality.
Absolutely. But in order to do that, they were going to incorporate some medical things and some cybernetic or robot type things. Well, it didn't really go as well as it maybe was planned. There were also some corners cut here and there.
Of course.
And I don't think it turned out the way that people thought it was going to go.
No.
So we'll see what Cybergoria, the future of living forever, has for us. Yeah.
And then this last house, the one I think you and I are probably the most anxious for, Invasion, Alien Abduction?
Yeah, we've heard this was maybe coming as a rumor. It was speculated to be a Cowboys versus Aliens speculation, kind of like, what was the one before called? With the Gulch?
Invasion of Lightning Gulch?
Lightning Gulch, yeah, where there were all these ghost cowboys and then the aliens and stuff. Well, it doesn't sound like it's going to be that now. Instead, this is going to be a full-on alien abduction situation at a farmhouse. And they're just rampaging through the house, trying to grab up anything they can, human, animal, whatever they can get to do their creepy testing on. Sounds like they're going to be some huge alien ships and some new techniques they've never used in a HHN before.
Ooh.
So it should be really cool to see. They're saying this could be a fan favorite. Very potentially gory, but also extremely in your face and scary.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and you know we're wearing some alien related merchandise today, because today, Saturday the 27th of June, there was a special activity at Universal Studios today. Actually, it was at Islands of Adventure. What was that?
We got to meet some MIB agents, Men in Black agents, and Frank the Pug.
Yeah, they had a special for Universal annual pass holders only in the lounge there at Islands of Adventure. You got a chance to meet some and take pictures with some MIB agents, all armed up. I mean, they were ready to go. And Frank the Pug was there. So that was really cool.
Really cool to see all that.
It's fun to see. It takes a lot of people because they've got to be able to get, Frank the Pug is a trained animal. And so they had to get, make sure he was looking in the right direction. And they have special props that they use to make sure that he does that. It's really cool to see. So thankful to Universal for just doing these kind of little special events for us. Very nice. And there was a good-sized crowd waiting for Frank to make his appearance when he got there. Yeah, had a standing room only for a while. Anyway, hope that you enjoyed running through these houses with us. We'll kind of keep this short today. We got to go out and look for some more Halloween stuff, right? But until then, take care.
And stay spooky.